Playing golf in the fall may be a little different than the golf you played in the middle of the summer. You're probably wearing heavier clothes or even a jacket now, and you notice that you're not hitting the ball as far. Well, sure, it's probably the lack of flexibility from the clothing, but there may be some lack of distance in the golf ball itself.
Okay, Steve, you know me. I play a TaylorMade TP5X or a Titleist Pro V1.
Right.
But in the last few days, last week, the ball's not carrying the distance that it usually carries. What seems to be the problem here?
I mean,
Is
what's
it the
happened?
ball?
What's happened in the last couple weeks? No, the balls are great. But what's happened in the last week or whatever it was? The temperatures in the morning are definitely cooler. Okay, so there's not a lot of humidity in there, and there's not a lot of heat. And you'll hear them talk about it on TV that when it's really hot out on the tour, they're going, "Oh, the ball's really carrying today. It's 90 degrees."
Yeah.
And then you listen to the European tour where it's 45 degrees and windy and cold. Well, the ball's not carrying today. Well, the idea that balls have different compressions to them, or different makeups.
Right.
And like a Callaway Chrome, Pro Line, very similar to the Titleist
Right,
Pro
same
V
as
and the
these.
TP5X, where you have to, what your club head speed is, hitting it, the ball compresses easier when it's warmer out. Okay, as the temperatures get cooler, the ball doesn't compress as much. Okay, it's harder to compress the golf ball. So what people, I recommend to people is go to a lesser compression golf ball. Okay, so every company makes levels of golf balls.
Yeah.
And it'll say further, softer, faster.
True soft. or
Exactly,
whatever.
yes. So, instead of a Callaway Chrome, maybe pay like the Tour Soft once the weathers get a little cooler. So, same swing speed, but you don't have to hit it as hard to compress it so it stays in the air longer, it goes the same distance. And then when the temperatures really get colder, I mean, there's balls out there like the Wilson Duo.
Yeah.
It's a 29 compression. You don't need a lot of club head speed to get the ball to go a good distance, but if you're losing distance with your Pro Line ball, switch to something with a lesser compression, okay? So in cooler temperatures, you're not going to see a big loss of distance off the tee or with your irons.